This is Mr. Martin. These are video solutions for example 1 of in the ellipse notes for Pre-Calculus Advanced. We're talking about ellipses, and for number 1 we want to find the standard form of the equation of ellipse having foci at -2, 2 and 4, 2 and a major axis of length 10. So all the time I'm going to make a sketch if possible, because I like to visualize what's going on. So I'm going to graph my foci. So I have -2, 2, and 4, 2. And right away, once I graph these foci, I can see that my ellipse is going to be horizontal. So I know I'm going to have x minus h squared over a squared plus y minus k squared over b squared is going to be 1. So now that I have my foci graphed, I know that my center is going to be halfway in between there. So I know my center has to be right in the middle. Remember, the middle is like an average, and to find an average of two things we just add and divide by 2. So the center is going to be at -2 plus 4 divided by 2. That's the average of the x values. And then 2 plus 2 divided by 2. Should be a comma there, which hopefully is obvious. It's got to be at y equals 2. But anyway, so -2 plus 4 is 2, so and then divided by 2 is 1, so that's going to be 1 comma 2. So that's my center, which is going to be my HK. So 1, 2, there's my center. And then I need A, and I also need B. And since I have a major axis of length 10, major axis length 10, that tells me what 2A is. 2A is going to be my major axis, which means that A is going to be 5. So what I want to do is I want to go 5 units from the center to the right and to the left. So if I'm at my center here, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units this way. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units this way, because we're just going to make a little sketch of it. But really we just need A. And since I know where my foci are, so that's my distance A, and then this is going to be my distance C, so I know that C, that's 1, 2, 3, I could just count that off, so that's going to be 3. That's the distance from the center to either of the foci, so C is 3. And I know for an ellipse, C squared is A squared minus B squared. So I know that 3 squared is 5 squared minus B squared, which means that B squared is going to be 25 minus 9, which is going to be 16. And B is going to be 4. Now normally we would do plus or minus 4, but we're talking about a distance here, so we don't really need that negative answer. So once I have A, and I have B, and I figured out what my center is, that's all I need to complete my standard form. So my standard form now is going to be x minus h, which is 1 squared, over a squared, which is 5 squared, so that's 25, plus y minus k squared, and k is 2, so y minus 2 squared, over b squared, so b is 4, so b squared is 16, is equal to 1. So there's my standard form. If you have any questions, make sure you write those down and ask me the next time you see me. Otherwise, you can go on to the next video for example number 2. We'll see you there.